everyone. My name is Krista. I am a very big K-pop fan, and today I'm going to do, as brief as I can, an evaluation, or, well, my own speculation on the music video Mama by EXO and EXO M. Now, I'm going to do both of them together for a very specific reason. I feel like the two of them are not complete until they're together. So, this is why. Now, I'm going to focus on only a couple of things, because when I originally recorded this, it was about 20 minutes long, and I'm trying to cut this down to like 5, 6, 7, may end up 10, and I'm stretching it out now, so let's just get into this. Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen it, I'm going to briefly outline the legend that is explained at the beginning of the music video, which is there's this tree of life, and in its heart were these 12 forces. This evil red force coveted the heart of the tree of life. Tree of life started to dry up. In order to save it from dying, they split the heart into two. And as well as the 12 forces. Because of this split, time and space are distorted, and they hide these two halves of the hearts in different worlds, different dimensions. They're the same, but they're different at the same time. They share a lot of things together. And under the ideal conditions, the 12 forces will reunite once again, become one perfect root, as they explained, and a new world will be opened up. So, at the very beginning of the music video, we see a few of the symbols of the numbers, and we get this sort of sense of a ritual. Now, I believe that this ritual is the ritual that they did to separate the forces, not to bring them back together. Again, this is my speculation. You can think whatever you want. This is what I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm reading my list here. So there are a lot of different landscapes we see. Some of the forces, some of the members are alone, some of them are in cities. It's very strange. We also see different colors that they're wearing, different colored backgrounds. For example, there is a sort of desert wasteland that they all do their little dance on. EXO has a white room, and so does EXO M, but EXO primarily performs in a white room, while EXO M has this dark gothic room they also perform in. Now, I'm rushing this. I'm sorry. I apologize for this, but I really want this to be cut down a little bit. The other interesting part to me that I'm going to focus on is the heavy section, where, you know, we get a very almost heavy metal feel to the music, and we see a few of the members with their faces painted. Now, in EXO they primarily focus on Kai, and he has EXO from EXO Planet painted on his neck and his face, and then on his chest he has the symbol with the 6 different members of EXO on it. There's not a whole lot of meaning to that, so I'm just going to kind of skip over that. In EXO M, however, we see Schumann and Chris, and Chris has these sort of geometric figures painted on the side of his face and down his neck, and Schumann's face kind of looks almost skeleton-like, like zombie-like, the way they painted it. It's very shocking, both of them, when you first see them. It's kind of like, whoa, where did this come from? Now, my speculation is that this is showing sort of the corruption that the Red Force has had on these forces, these spirits that lived inside this tree. We also can tell that the other members' faces are painted, but we can't see them as specifically as Kai's, Chris's, and Schumann's. Also, there's only a dark, stormy background with Kai, but with EXO-Ms with Chris and Schumann, we see brief flashes of red, which is what made me think that this is the Red Force's corruption. We also see after this, they sort of stagger and stumble and kind of try to pick themselves back up and reach out right after the heavy section, which is almost like them fighting against this corruption, this Red Force. Again, my speculation. This is not official canon by any means, and I am known for reading too much into things. The big thing I saw here was parallels within the music video, within the members, and also with some of the teasers. Now, we see an eclipse in the teasers and in What Is Love music video, and in the very beginning section where they're explaining the legend, we see an almost eclipse-like sort of thing, so I'm thinking that this is supposed to be the event that brings all the members together. I'm sorry I'm fidgeting with my hair so much, I really need to get it cut. Anyways, now we see parallels with the teasers in that way. We see Earth and Lightning together, which their powers are shared, because with the lightning we see the ground shake, and with the Earth we see lightning in the background. Time and Wind with Tao and Sehun are shared because they're the Mockneys. We also see a butterfly with both of them. Fire and Flight with Chanyeol and Chris. They can also both summon, and at the very end we see the Chanyeol's phoenix and Chris's dragon sort of moving between the worlds, like between the different skies. We also see the same thing with the Earth and Lightning. Luhan, I'm not going to focus so much on his telekinesis as his scrying and Kai's teleportation. Now, Kai, it seems, can teleport between the two worlds freely, so he can contact all the members, talk to them, and it seems like Luhan can see the different members, he can see what's going on, and it's almost like they're working together, like, because they're shown in contact with each other, and I think they may be working together, but don't hold me to that. We also see the Light with Baekhyun and the Healing with Wei. They're both very positive powers. It seems like Baekhyun's is feeding Wei's when he brings the flower back to life, when he heals it from the frost. And the Water and Ice, we see a droplet of water fall on Shimon's hand when he creates the ice. And we also see when Suho wipes off the mirror, we see Shimon's face, which it is a little bit confusing, to tell the truth. Now, another thing that is big with the teasers and with this music video is time, because time is distorted and corrupted. There's also 12 members in EXO put together, and there are 12 hours on a clock. We see clocks a lot in some of the teasers, like Sehun is standing on one in one of his teasers. We see a pocket watch in one of Kai's. There's a song called Time Control. Time seems to be kind of important here. The eclipse is also important. Tons and tons of parallels. Oh my god, I could go on for 20 minutes about parallels, so I'm just gonna stop there. Teleportation. I have a theory that's mainly just a joke with me, that Kai's in so many teasers because of his teleportation. Flight. Chris's flight power. His power is teased in his teaser. It sort of hints at it. Because he jumps and we see him sort of float, and then in Mama he's revealed to be able to fly. Chanyeol's book is pretty important because it shows the symbols, it shows the eclipse. It seems to be the main build up to this music video. The song that also plays is called El Dorado, which I want to think there's something there with that. I just can't put my finger on it. It's a lot of K-pop music videos seem to be more about the dancing, the singing, than an actual plot. It's pretty rare for a music video to have a really strong plot. It's usually pretty simplistic, pretty easy to understand, and this one seems to be a lot heavier, and I like that. And again, this is purely speculation. This is not canon by any means. I don't work for SM. So, take this as you will. Whatever you think about this, comments, reblogs when I put this on Tumblr, whatever. And, just kind of tell me what you think. I may make another video about how I feel about some of the debut groups that are coming out, but I really like EXO, and I really like this music video, so yeah, I'll see you guys later.